I think that for the situation we have in housing at the moment, that we want a mix of everything. And let's look at it in a year, 18 months, and see that if something isn't working or if something has gone out of hand, it's very easy to bring in legislation again. The one thing I would say on the public-private partnerships, the previous government minister before the health centres were done, and it was the damnedest scheme ever I saw. You leased the building from the person that built it for 25 years, and then you had to release it again. And we need to make sure that what we're doing, that it's nailed down pretty well. You need everyone working at this, be it councils doing a bit, even though they're struggling for staff. You need PPPs. I don't have a problem with it, so long as the prices are kept in line. And you need the likes of the land agency. I think that's going to be crucial for the simple reason you have to watch in the land that it's not going out of control in price, that you haven't 2 or 3 state bodies bidding against each other in the whole, say, to get land and put it together. The other thing you need, Minister, and I'm blue in the face saying it, is that we need the infrastructure there in the line of water, sewer and all of that ahead of it. And we need to be planning for 4 or 5 years' time down the road at the moment, not tomorrow or next week. And I think you also, as Deputy McGrath pointed out, there's voluntary agencies and communities in that have done a lot of work down through the years, and say building chalets and building housing schemes to help people, and they have worked. And what we need is many hands make light work, to be quite frank about it. I think we need to get all sides going at it. And if there's a problem arising at some side that it's gone out of hand, be it in price or whatever, well then it's very easy bringing in legislation again to nail it down. And like, the state is the choice of what it deals with and who it deals with, and if it is going in a way that's gone out of hand. But the one other thing, Minister, I would ask you to make sure of, like, when you see PPPs or a lot of, say, you'll hear an announcement for 600 houses, and so many of them are affordable and so many of them are social and all of this. Generally, the companies that are supplying or doing that, there's only one thing about most of them: they're able to get the finance. Because if you look at most of them, the big building companies, they have a crane. They might have a mobile crane. They might have a teleporter. And all they have after that is fancy offices and basically people employed up at the top layer. And every one of them, every single one of them, are relying on subbies to do the work. They'll sub out the groundworks, they'll sub out the block lane, they'll sub out every single piece of it as you're going along. And I think we want to watch that we're not just sucked in with these, because the amount of stuff that they have at hand, or the amount of employees, wouldn't be a lot, but the only thing that's benefiting them is that they have their hands on the funding, generally from overseas, to be able to build it. So I think what I'm saying is give it, let all different sides try and work at this. We need to monitor it. We need to make sure, like, building the house is simple. It's to get there. What pulls my hair out at times is to see the amount of houses in Dublin that's at a standstill because of planning, first of all, held up in it, and the slow pace that it's going on at. Because it's not complicated to build a house if you get on the ground at it. But I would ask you to look at that, and also look at these big conglomerates that are announcing the 400 and 500 and 600 houses and joint ventures and all the different things, because a lot of them, other than the finance, as many as subby has a way more gear than what they have, but they're not at that level, and that's a serious problem. Thank you.